over the actions of a district attorney who refused to stop when a cop pulled her over for speeding. Instead, she drove home and sounded incredulous that she was even being questioned.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming out from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
District Attorney Sandra Dorley of Monroe County, New York, gets the police chief on the phone to try and intervene on her behalf as her nasty tone continues.
I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or
No, I
anything?
didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job.
The officer sure sounds patient.
Can you stay over here, ma'am? This
No,
is a
I'm
traffic.
not.
This is illegal.
She passes the phone with the chief on it to the officer.
Ma'am, this is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
She's had enough and goes inside her house.
I understand the law better than you. Yeah.
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to.
She curses at him.
How am I being it?
Pretty soon, reinforcement arrives. Today, DA Dorley is apologizing.
What I did was wrong, no excuses. I take full responsibility.
She's lying. She doesn't look honest. Would you trust her?
Behavior on a tough workday and her husband's health issues.
I've been humbled by my own stupidity, and I'm fully to blame. I will make this right. I ask for your forgiveness.
We showed the video.
You know, hi. It's Monday night. And she's lying. She's only apologizing because she got put on blast. Because had that been me or you, our asses would be under the jailhouse. I don't know why certain people feel like they have more privilege than others and that it's okay for them to come against the law because simply because you're a lawyer, you're a district attorney, so you don't have to stop for a police officer. And you were doing 55 in a 35-mile zone, and you even admitted it, saying I'm doing only 55, and the officer was like, yeah, in a 35-mile zone. Come on. And you're going into a residential neighborhood. Children could have been out, anything, dog walking across the street. But you thought it was okay because you have a sick husband and you had a bad day at work? Hell, we all have bad days at work. Do we get to speed and come against the law because we had a bad day at work? Ma'am, please. I almost hate that I'm now have accessibility to all this news. I was just thinking that week in Hawaii, I didn't see any of this stuff. Ignorance doesn't make it bliss, but it does make you feel a little bit better. I turn on the TV. 3 officers killed, 5 wounded during standoff. They simply went to serve the man, and he kills 3 officers and wounds 5. What the hell is going on in this world? I mean, we really have to look at the state of affairs. Things overseas are not getting better between Israel and Hamas. I don't know. I don't know. You know, these are just signs as far as I'm concerned. And for those who don't believe, maybe you can tell me what you think they are. But things really, really, really are getting worse. I mean, and people are committing crimes over the most ridiculous things. Ridiculous. Yeah, I caught up on some of my Ernesto Williams, and it looked like he has a RICO charge and has gotten in trouble for bigamy. Bigamy is against the law, but you only get turned in if one of the people you marry chooses to turn you in. So I suppose when Shirley went to get her divorce, the bigamy came out. I don't know. Or one of the many, 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 many other wives might have had something to say.
We wait.
Looks like Anthony's going on another cruise, huh? Oh, Anthony's going on a cruise. Blue has gotten a new van that he's building out. And Introvert is on her travels up north to Canada and Alaska. And what is McNasty doing? laid up in some strange woman's bed with a funky funky blanket. Okay, I am just, I don't know. Sometimes we wonder, am I high and I don't get high? Because how do you go? Okay, I think I'm a nice person for the most part. Some may differ differ in that belief, and I would open up my door to someone that I could assist to a point. I would probably, more than likely, I would put them up somewhere before I let them come stay at my house if I was going to help them, right? Especially someone I don't know. Because for what I do know is that everybody ain't who they say they are, and you can't trust everybody nowadays. You just can't. So I really, really want to show you. I really, really do. But Miss Ma'am is out here trying to do undercover stuff to people. And so, can't be trusted. I find it interesting, though, that a person who doesn't like reaction videos done on them is out here doing reaction videos on other people and being in their business, but don't nobody want in her. She don't want anybody in her business, but she in everybody else's. Interesting. But yes, oh, that's a song. I was trying to find something that maybe this might work. I don't know. I wanted something in the background other than the blinds. So, yeah. So now, like y'all know, I haven't been up because I've been out on vacation. So I'm trying to play catch up on the things that I actually like. And commentary. These are lovely little spread blankets, aren't they? Beautiful. Little too elaborate for me, but I could see this in a room that I wanted to use antique furniture. Now that one's cute. Okay, that's not why I'm showing this. Now, help me understand that, and maybe some of you would do it. You can put it in the chat, and I hope I'm not stepping on your toes. But you guys see me on YouTube, and some of you may like my commentary, some of you may not. Some of you may think I'm a friendly person, some of you may not. Everybody has their own thoughts on that, okay? So, I'm traveling. How many of you would invite me to come to your home and not just come to your home, but spend a night, or at least sit down and interact with each other, but we're going to do it in your bedroom while I lay in your bed on one side and you lay in your bed on the other side? I'm going to tell you right now, hell no, we ain't doing that in my bed. See, this is the part I don't understand. In the state of affairs, you got people shooting officers because they're coming to deliver a summons or whatever it was. You got the people killing each other across the water. You got people just killing their wives, their girlfriends. It's just so much going on that just because I watched somebody on YouTube for 6 years does not make me know them. And that's the part I don't understand. They get upset because we do commentary about people because they say, we don't know them. We haven't seen them in person. Well, my question to you is, you don't know them and you haven't seen them in person. The first time you meet them is 6 years, 6 years after you've been watching them. You've been watching the bullcrap they put on YouTube. And my thinking is, if in 6 years this person hadn't improved in their life, they hadn't gotten no better, they still begging, you still having to send them money, food, and whatever, isn't there something wrong with that picture? That they hadn't improved? But you feel that God is saying give them a handout for over 6 years? And when they come to your home, they still ain't got nothing? And then to have somebody that you've never met in your whole life show up at your house at 10-something at night, and you just invite them in. But mind you, this same person wouldn't have let you in at their home if you had knocked on the door. See, this is the thing, it's a double standard here. A sub once came to this individual's home, and they had a conniption. They did a video about the person. They talked about the person like a dog. Did a whole community post about pretty much don't ride up on my home and all this stuff like that. Literally put out a whole lie saying that people were stalking them because Google told where they were. Now, that was the stupidest. I mean, because this person is such a dumbass. You put location on your phone. You opt for it to be on. So Google told where you were. But you try to say that people were stalking. But here you drive X amount of miles to a woman's house and you call it a surprise. Man, please, I'd have called the police if you don't get her ass off of my front porch. But yet again, I don't understand how a stranger, a total stranger, and these people really believe they know her. And then they get mad and say that people like me and others have potty mouths. We're evil people. We're not nice people at all. But this person cussed worse than a sailor. They act like they ain't never heard the words come out of her mouth. And if you believe that this person would not turn coat on you and cuss your ass out and talk about you like a dog after you've been supporting them for 6 years, you're crazy as hell. You really are. And then it always seems to be older women. Why is it everybody's house, except for the exclusion of one, has been older? And the one that was younger, they have drugged through the mud, they have doxed, and they have even tried to blackmail them. But they like picking older people because they know that a lot of them are lonely. Family may be gone. Friends may be gone. They may be estranged from friends and families. They don't have, they're not getting out and being as sociable as they used to. And so they go on YouTube and they find these people on YouTube who make them feel like they're a part of their life. And they're really not. I'm telling you, people, y'all better quit opening y'all doors to these folks, because now this woman knows exactly where you live. Who's to say what she went through while she was in your house? Another YouTuber left her at her house while she would go to the store. Who's to say what information she has taken up out of your house that she can use for later on? And just secondly, this person literally got on their channel and said, oh, I haven't taken a bath in about, 3-4 days. I'm going to go take a shower. So your nasty ass has been driving through several states. And we know you ain't washed. But you go lay your funky ass up in another person's bed with a nasty blanket that we know you ain't washed since who knows when. Who does that? This person has no respect for you and none for themselves. No person in their right mind would show up on a stranger's doorstep at 10 at night. They would wait till the next day, contact the person, let them know that they're in town, and would they like to come out and meet them at lunch or something. Not you coming to the person's home at 10 and lay up in their bed and then had the nerve to tell the woman to be quiet in her own room, in her own bed, before she woke up her grandchild. From a woman who don't have nothing to do with her children or her child or her grandchildren. Gonna tell another woman to be quiet in her own room so she don't wake up her grandchild. Child, please. I don't know what the hell is happening on these YouTube streets. But y'all better shut them doors, close them windows, and act like y'all don't know who some of these people are, except for watching them on TV. I'm telling you. Just a public service announcement.